Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
A look at our Valley Skycam shows clear roads right now, but that may not be the case when you wake up tomorrow morning. Experts believe this Christmas weekend will see a record number of travelers for the holidays. And as we are prepping our presents, we may also want to prep for the cold and snow. Let's go right to Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson for the very latest. Hutch?
Thanks so much. A very quiet day and our last warm day for many as we have some snow taking aim on the valley tomorrow. Here is a look at the hour-by-hour forecast, and we'll notice that first thing in the morning, snow starts out west and will make its way into the central Red River Valley, stretching from the Devils Lake Basin into Lakes Country. Park there for much of the day before it exits. Now, the best chance for 3 to 6 inches of snow accumulation between I-94 and Highway 2 up to the north, rapidly diminishing amounts north and south from this. Now, this band could shift a little bit, but more and more of the forecast models agreeing to this solution. Your morning drive won't be too bad, Andrea. It does look like we'll see just a little bit of light snow here and there, but by the evening commute, many areas will have significant snow to deal with. One good item with this storm system is it does not come with a lot of wind, so that's one good thing. Notice there at the bottom, chance for some Arctic air making its way in. We'll have details on that coming up here in just a few moments.
Okay, thank you, Hutch. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so that you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so that you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
When public safety is a concern or people that get work release that violate those conditions, that's definitely something that is a concern to our office, to the jail itself, and definitely always needs to be addressed when it comes up.
A Clay County inmate was allowed to leave jail on a work release, only to face new rape allegations before his return. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkowitz spoke to both prosecutors and the judge to find out what went wrong and ask if someone dropped the ball.
Burglary, a DWI, traffic violations, and most recently, malicious punishment of a child. These are just some of the charges against Clay County inmate Alexander Cookson before his most recent sexual assault accusations, which happened while he was allowed to leave jail to go to work. And on top of all that, this was his second grant for work release after testing positive for marijuana following his first work release. So with all those previous charges, we wanted to know, why was he even allowed to leave jail for work? That's exactly what prosecutors are also asking.
We did strenuously object to him having that work release, but it was reinstated again. And now it's alleged while he was out on work release this next time that he allegedly raped and assaulted this woman.
A work order allows you to leave just to fulfill your job duties and then return straight to jail. But according to County Attorney Melton, he shouldn't have even been allowed to do that.
If somebody, is not following the rules the first time or even the second time, then their history is the best indicator of what's going to potentially happen in the future.
But Judge Stephen Cahill, who granted Cookson the work leave, says after initially denying him, he wanted to give Cookson the benefit of the doubt. When Cookson told him the marijuana use came from before he entered prison.
He swore that he didn't have any marijuana after he went out on work release.
True, Cookson had a long list of convictions, but
at no time did anybody tell me that they considered him to be a public safety risk, that he had any violent tendencies, things of that nature. And had I been told that, then I probably would not have granted the work release again.
Even Cookson's pending disposition, malicious punishment of a child, which happened this past August, wasn't enough cause for concern.
That was a minor offense, and it was a while ago, and there's no indication that there was a pattern of that kind of behavior, just that one isolated incident.
But do you blame the prosecutors for not giving you more information?
No, I don't. I don't think that they saw anything about him in his past that they felt represented a significant danger to the public.
Though he does say hindsight is 20/20, and given all the information he now has, he would have responded differently. In Moorhead, Rose Itzkowitz, Valley News Live.
At the moment, Alexander Cookson is serving out his 120-day jail sentence, which started in October. But Judge Cahill says that likely will increase, or he may be sentenced to prison with these latest allegations. Bail is set at $5 million cash for a former Fargo priest accused of child sex abuse. Prosecutors asked for the high bail, saying that Fernando Sayasaya poses a flight risk. Sayasaya, who is charged with sexually abusing 2 boys while working for the Fargo Diocese, fled to the Philippines in 1998. He was arrested there in November and extradited to the United States. He was assigned to the Blessed Sacrament Catholic Church and to St. Mary's Cathedral at the time of the alleged abuse. Sayasaya has since been removed from the priesthood. A former mail carrier and her roommate, who are charged with stealing mail in Moorhead, made their first court appearances today. The former carrier, 35-year-old Cheryl Gordon, and 30-year-old Amanda Liebert, each face 4 felony counts of mail theft. Each of these felonies are punishable by up to 3 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Prosecutors say the crimes occurred between August 1st and November 15th. According to court documents, a Moorhead man contacted police about possible thefts from his mailbox when a gift card he had sent to a relative never made it, but was used at the Target store in Moorhead. Gordon and Liebert will be back in court for another hearing on January 25th. Minnesota's Department of Health commissioner is resigning following a report of mishandled elder abuse allegations. Governor Mark Dayton's office announced today that Commissioner Ed Ellinger would step down. The announcement didn't specify why Ellinger was resigning, but it follows reports by the Star Tribune about serious oversight lapses of the state's senior care facilities. The newspaper previously documented that hundreds of seniors were beaten, sexually assaulted, or robbed at Minnesota facilities each year. The governor will appoint his permanent replacement. An amazing opportunity for some UND aerospace students. 15 students were selected to train as Customs and Border Protection air interdiction agents under the university's Pathways program. The students will assist in developing operational plans for missions, work with state and local law enforcement officials, and perform security liaison duties. And after they complete flight hours, the trainees will conduct aerial border security missions. North Dakota U.S. Senator John Hoeven says this ensures CBP has access to the pilots if it needs to secure the border.
This really is a win-win. Not only do UND aerospace students get a job and get paid while they're going to school, but also for CBP, they get these great young people to help them carry out their very important mission.
Earlier this year, Hoeven announced the CBP program, which provides federal career opportunities for students learning to fly both manned and unmanned aircraft. Tentative dates are set for the 2018 hunting season in North Dakota. The Game and Fish Department says the possible opening dates for some of the major seasons include spring turkey on April 14th, mountain lions on August 31st, grouse on September 8th, waterfowl on September 29th, pronghorn on October 5th, pheasants on October 6th, fall turkey on October 13th, and deer gun on November 9th. The dates will become official once Governor Doug Burgum approves them. Work is underway to get outdoor skating rinks open in Moorhead, when you can expect to hit the ice. Still to come. But first, officials are under fire after being accused of allowing a sexual predator to rape a vulnerable adult.